Offerpad is a real estate company that takes the unpredictability and hassle out of selling your home.
Courtney Reed, Chief of Staff, is here to share more about Offerpad and if it's right for you. So Courtney, thank you for joining us.
Hi, thank you.
Good morning.
Morning.
A lot of people out there are fully aware of what Offerpad does and how they help, but for those who aren't, up to speed, could you give us a brief synopsis of what Offerpad does?
Yeah, of course. So Offerpad is a real estate company, and we've been around for quite some time and in several markets and here in Las Vegas. And our goal, our mission, is to take the friction out of the real estate transaction. So the real estate world that you knew of how to buy and sell a house 10, 20, 30 years ago, we're changing that. And what we're doing is trying to align all of the friction, get rid of all the friction, but then align everything really on the customer's timeline.
So how would the process work? How would someone then request a cash offer for something like that?
Yeah, requesting cash offer is very easy. It's free, there's no obligation. So I'd encourage anybody that's thinking about selling their house to go to offerpad.com. You're gonna take about 4 or 5 minutes on our request form, and you're gonna upload information about your house, tell us what's great about it, tell us what may need some work so that we can take about 24 hours to get you a really accurate offer and let you know if we're interested in purchasing your home.
You're taking out the friction, you're making it easier for buyers, for people on the market looking for a property, but how does it align with how real estate agents work? How does it work with them?
Yeah, no, great question. So we work with a lot of real estate agents all across the country, and we have a lot of them that continue to come to us because they've found that we're a tool. They can add us to their tool belt. They can go to their customer's house and say, listen, I can list your home and we might get in this range. I don't know when it's gonna close. Like, let's hope that the buyer doesn't back out. Or here's an offer that I got from Offerpad. And you can select your closing date with us. So if you wanna move in 10 days, you wanna move in 42 days, you can let us know what works best for your timeline. And then that agent really is providing their customer with as many options that they can. We compensate the agents, the same way that they would. And then we've actually started some new programs for our agents. So any agents that are watching, highly encourage you to go to our website because there's some new programs I think people are gonna be really excited about.
So you guys have a lot of different offers. What about when it comes to selling? So what can sellers really expect when they're going to Offerpad?
Yeah. So first thing is you're gonna get your offer from us within 24 hours. So you're gonna know right up front, you're gonna have a cash buyer and you're gonna know what we're gonna wanna pay for your home. Second, you get to select that closing date that I talked about. So you can pick it to align really with when you need your house to sell so that you can move into your next house. That's one of the biggest, pain points people have. It's like, my house is closing on Friday, but my new house isn't gonna be ready until Tuesday. Where am I gonna stay for 5 days? How am I gonna get my stuff there? One of my favorite benefits that we provide though is the free local move. So you close with us on Thursday, get your stuff packed up, and we'll have free professional movers there on your closing date to get you settled into your new place.
That's a great option there.
You know what? What's funny is I can hear there's a handful of viewers at home who are always skeptical, and there's that's too good to be true. All these upsides, they want to know, is there a catch? Is there something?
Right, no, there's no catch. We've been doing this for a long time, so we hear that, and it's because it's newer to people, right? Everyone has known how real estate is operated for so long that when you hear something new and it seems super easy, they're a little bit skeptical, but we've helped thousands of people across the country, and our satisfaction, is about 94% of people, which is hard to do in any industry, but especially real estate, so people love working with us, and we've had a lot of people that actually have come back. They've bought or sold multiple houses with us.
And do you have any particular stories? I know a lot of people have been saying their experiences have been really incredible. Do you have any? Do any come to mind? Sort of in that sense?
I think that what's interesting is that there's a lot of different reasons why people need to sell. Right? You just want a bigger place. You want a smaller place. Maybe you are moving across the country, which we can help with since we're in multiple cities. But really, I think what's exciting is that I definitely like to see agents that come back to us a lot. Right? That's really cool that they see us as a really good opportunity for their sellers. So we'll have multiple agents come back to us and say, all right, I need another offer on this house, another offer on this house. And then, we get to see a lot of people that need to move quickly where there might be something that's, making them say, I need to move in 2 weeks. In a normal real estate transaction process, that's not gonna happen. Right? You're not going to be able to align everything with title and closing and the funding, but we've made that happen for a lot of people. So whatever works, whatever they need, we'll be able to accommodate it.
I think what's really impressive and is helpful is the fact that it's such a stressful time for people. It's one of the most stressful times of people's life. So knowing there's other resources out there for them, knowing that you're there to support and back up is great for the viewers as well. So if you'd like to get an offer on your home, contact Offerpad today. Just go to the website right there on your screen, offerpad.com.